1983, so 25 years ago. It was a hobby that got way out of control. So we had a ski and bike shop in Toronto, and we were selling a lot of high-end ski gear, and people just didn't feel like they really had a especially cross-country ski place to go and use it. Neither did we. So looked for some land up here in Oromodante, and 25 years ago found the first piece of property, started building some trails, and it grew from there. So here we are. In '89, we closed down the store in Toronto and moved up here full time. So we realized that to make this a real go, we needed to have a 12-month-a-year business. And mountain biking was the logical choice. It was just, we've been selling the first hybrid bikes down in Toronto, so we were familiar with where the sport was headed, and thought it had finally matured to the point where people would actually pay to come and ride on some great trails. So mid-90s, we started building mountain bike trails and haven't looked back.
It sure changed our lives.
Yeah.
The skiing and the excellence of the skiing.
Yeah.
And when the mountain biking came, and that was fantastic, especially for me. I just, love this one.
Fondest memories. Well, it's hard to pick on any one particular one. We've had OFSA, which are the high school championships here,
right,
many times. We used to have races here called Hardwood 100s.
Yeah.
Sunny days, we've had storms, we've had ice storms, we had all kinds of weather. We used to come into this building when it was a wood stove and a gravel floor. We've had many memorable times with the Vineys up at Hardwood Hills.
From Hardwood Hills, you've been here for many years. How long have you been here with the organization, Blaine?
I've been here since 1995, so 13 years by my math.
Wow, wait. So you're involved in both the cycling and the Nordic skiing, I guess?
Yep.
Very cool. So what are some of your fondest memories from working at Hardwood Hills?
I would say my most favorite thing here is probably the youth programs, the Jackrabbit programs, the Wednesday night races. We see the young kids, and actually it's been great over the 13 years seeing some kids who were barely 6 or 7 years old and are out racing on the international circuit and the national circuit. That's really cool.
Fond memories. I got so many of them. I mean, it's a great place to ski. The people have always been fantastic. Kim has been incredible. She's been the passion behind this place and made it fun for everybody to come here and ski. And she'll be sadly missed. Although she will be around for quite a bit of time, I think. So.
I hand over the keys to Jack on April the 24th, so we're very busy for the next 3 weeks, picking up and packing up and throwing out. And I'll be working with Jack through the transition and through the month of May, and hope to get the mountain bike trails open by mid-May. So I'll be working very closely with them to try to make sure everything's good to go. Before I started Hardwood, I was a graphic designer in Toronto, so I'm going to start up my graphic design business again. And I'm also a pretty serious painter, so I've had several shows now. And my goal for the summer is to get painting quite seriously. So hopefully I'm building a studio up in Bracebridge, and hopefully I'll be on some of the art tours and involved with the artistic community up in Muskoka this summer.
At Hardwood Hills since 1995. I came up here from after spending 13 years with the national ski team and coaching 4 Olympics. I've been working on and off at Hardwood Hills since 95. Started as the program director. In the last 12 years, I've run the racing program here at Hardwood Hills for cross-country skiing. Hardwood Hills has always been known for great trails and great grooming, and we want to bring that back. The trails still are there, and they still do very well. We'll do a little bit of changes to those trails, and we want to redo the grooming aspects of it and get grooming back to the way it was before. Our motto with grooming is that every kilometer is going to be groomed every day, no matter what. We plan to spend pretty well close to $400,000 in renovating the facility, renovating the lodge, and bringing the snowmaking back up, buying new groomers and all of that area. So it's going to be a big change from what you see at Hardwood Hills. The other areas that are important at Hardwood Hills are the programs. There's some great programming at Hardwood Hills, lots of great events, great mountain bike events, great ski events. Those will all continue. The programs will all continue, the Jackrabbit program and all the great summer programs that we have. We want to keep the connection with the old great Hardwood Hills, but we want it to be new. We want people to see that it's a new business. And Hardwood is the name going forward, and you can see us on the web at skihardwood.ca or bikehardwood.ca. Those websites will be up very shortly.
What's been memorable is just the number of families that have been through our doors over the years, and some of those kids who have now turned into teachers for us, some of those kids have turned into some fairly high-level skiers or mountain bikers, and it's just been pretty special to know that we've been part of those families for many years.